More than 3 years after the deadly shooting at Robb Elementary School in Uvalde, the district is finally releasing its records related to the tragedy. This is the result of a long legal battle KHU 11 News was part of to force the district to be transparent.
Our Investigates team has spent all evening poring over the records. Jeremy Rogowski and Amanda Henderson join us now with what they found.
Well, Len and Mia, the records do not include any new video from the day of the shooting, but we did review text messages and emails between school officials and student files about the gunman's troubled past.
Records show the teenage shooter that killed 19 students and 2 teachers had a history of behavior problems. Salvador Ramos was in several fights while a student and once threatened to beat up a substitute. He also had severe attendance issues, records show. Absent 161 days during one school year, 42 days another, before finally dropping out. On the day of the shooting in May 2022, newly released text messages offer little new information. A district secretary wrote they heard shots fired and locked themselves down. About an hour and a half later, another text asked, "Were any students injured? Have students been taken to the hospital?" As for former school district police chief Pete Arredondo, who faces criminal charges for failing to protect kids, there are text messages about press release language, memorial funds, and this text just 2 days after the shooting, which read, "Sharing a secret, Meghan Markle will be stopping in Uvalde."
And Amanda, you've been covering this from the very beginning and hearing from those most affected by the shooting.
Yes, it's been a very emotional build up to this moment, Jeremy, for them 3 years. And while some are glad to see these documents released, they're also wondering about the timing.
Brett Cross lost Uzziah Garcia in the Uvalde mass shooting. The loss, a massive impact.
The day that Uzziah was killed, our world stopped. We haven't been able to move forward. We haven't been able to do any of these things because we don't know everything.
He says the latest batch of documents, texts, and emails being released by the Uvalde School District is another step towards closure.
You said you feel it's time.
Yeah, it's been time. It's been time for the past 3 years.
A similar message at last month's Uvalde CISD school board meeting.
I'm here today to demand the truth.
The trustees voting unanimously to not appeal a judge's ruling in favor of more than a dozen media companies, including KHOU 11's parent company, Tegna, to release their files related to the massacre.
We just decided to move forward and said this is the right thing to do. You know, we got to be transparent with the community, with the families, and do what's right.
Jesse Rizzo is one of those trustees, and he also lost his niece, Jackie Cazares.
What would you say switched between last year when there was the decision to appeal versus last month?
That's a really good and very tough question, to be honest with you, Amanda. I think that at that moment, I just did not have the support. We didn't have the support to get enough votes to actually not appeal the decision.
And Jeremy, I did speak with Brett just a little bit ago, and he says that he's not surprised that through these documents that we didn't ultimately learn more.
And we're still expecting more records. Uvalde County is set to release documents and video later this week. We'll let you know as soon as we get them. Len and Mia.
Interested to learn more, as are so many others. Well, we know you'll stay on top of it. Jeremy, thank you. All right.